Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's. Here we've got a SKODA Superb 2 litre TDI SEL Executive, finished in business grey metallic paint. All the wheels and tyres are in very good condition. These are 18-inch Zenith alloy wheels. At the back, with it being the Superb estate and the biggest of its class in the SKODA family, you do get a rather large boot with an electric tailgate, and the back seats will fold down if you need any extra space in there as well. There is also some through loading for longer items, and you do also get the storage netting as well. This car has got MOT until the 10th of the 11th 2022 and will come with a full SKODA service history. So inside, with it being the Executive, you do get a full leather interior. These lovely leather seats, very comfortable. Nice bolsters on the side and on the base to keep you in place. As I mentioned, very comfortable, and that continues to the rear as well. The centre seat is also full leather as well, although it is a different pattern, as you can see. Reloading comes through as well, and you do have an armrest there too. Up front we have your rev counter on the left and your speedo on the right, with your digital screen in the centre. So it's currently showing a digital speedo, but you do have various different other things you can view. So you've got average speed, average consumption, your fuel range, things like that on there. You do also have other tabs as well, so you've got your vehicle data. So on there, any issues, so if you've got a door open or if the key battery is low or anything like that, that will pop up on there. You also get your telephone, so you do have a Bluetooth on there as well, so you can make calls directly from there. And you've got your audio, which whether that's Bluetooth or radio or different medias as well. And we also have your nav on here as well. So when you don't have a route set, it is just a compass. When you do have a route set, it will show you your next direction. And we've got your assist systems as well. I'll just turn the adaptive cruise control on. So as you can see, you do have in the centre, you've got your distance control. I'm just changing that with the control that I'll show you later on, just so you can see your distance between the car in front, and that will keep you at the same distance when you're on the motorway, things like that, when you've set that to a speed. Moving on to the main screen, you have a full touchscreen system. You've got your menu, your home button, your volume controls, and your on-off button on the left-hand side. Still touchscreen, not physical buttons. We have your radio tab, so you have DAB, FM, AM radio. You've also got your media, whether that be Bluetooth, CD, SD card, USB. There's quite a few options for that. You also have your mobile tab, which I mentioned earlier, so all your contacts and things will be on there. And we have nav, so you've got a full colour sat-nav system, very easy to use, nice and clear, good definition. You just pop your address in where you want to go. You can change the view as well, so 2D, 3D, show your points of interest. You can edit the points of interest as well. So as you can see on there, you've got a fuel, you've got a cafe. You can edit all those, so you can have all of them on, none of them on, various different ones on. Petrol station just there as well. And then pop your destination, off you go. To change the zoom, just press that there, and then change the zoom. So as you can see, there is a lot of different sort of things you can play with on here to get the best of what you want. You also get live traffic updates as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of traffic updates on there, so especially if you're planning a long journey, it really helps to have those. And you've also got the sort of symbols of where each one is with all lettering as well. So you've got A, B, C, D, E. You've got A, B's under there as well, C, D and E. Very useful feature. We also have your vehicle control, so you've got your convenience consumers, so it tells you what's using your energy. So I've got the heated seat on and the fans on as well, so it's showing on there, it's showing what's using most of my energy. We have your service on here as well, so that will show you when your next service is due, and when it gets close to the time, it will give you a little warning, whether that be the distance or the time. But if you just want to check it, you can just go on the service tab on there as well, and you've got various different settings here, different light settings and stuff like that. Lots to play with in this car. So there's a lot of different accessibility things and different settings you can have to suit what you want. You also have smart links, that's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and MirrorLink, so you can have your phone screen on the screen in the car. If you prefer just to have your calls and music coming through, then you can do that just via Bluetooth as well, but it's a very nice feature. The sat-nav system in here is very good, but if you prefer using Google Maps or Waze or whatever your personal preference is, you can do that via SmartLink as well, and you can also get your Spotify, your messages, things like that. So it's a very good system, very easy to use, and it's nice to have. That's just connected by USB, and the USB slot is just here, just next to the 12-volt socket as well. So that's the majority of things on the screen. You've also got various other settings and things like that, but your main components have all been covered there. Moving down, you've got climate controls. So you've got different climate controls. You can have the passenger and the driver and the rear temp synced up, or you can have them all different temperatures, which is probably more likely what you're going to do. You've also got front heated seats as well. And it's worth noting that the driver's seat is electrically adjustable with 3 memory functions as well. The passenger is just the standard manual adjustment, but the driver does get a lot of adjustment and things, so you can have up to 3 drivers preset, which does help if you've got your partner or anything like that drives it as well. Just hold the button down and it'll go to where you've set it to. Saves you faffing around with sort of a manual adjustment and trying to get comfy again, which is always good. We have DSG gearbox, so you've got standard drive mode and you've got a sporty setup for the gearbox. So in standard drive, the car will change gears to get the best efficiency it can, whereas in sport it will try and keep it in the best power band it can to get the most performance out of the car. We also have front and rear parking sensors with the display on the screen. That will come on automatically when you put the car into reverse, or when you're going at low speeds, for example stuck in traffic and a bike comes past you or anything like that, will flash up. But as I mentioned, it will come on automatically, and you can just turn it on and off just by pressing the P button there. We have your drive modes, so you've got Eco, Normal, Sport and Individual. On Individual you can change various different things, so steering, Normal, Drive, Sport for example. So you've got the nice light manoeuvrable steering from the normal setting, but you've got the sharper throttle response and gearbox response in the sport mode, so you've kind of got the best of both worlds there. But there's a lot to play around with, various different things you can play around with there. And we have your engine start stop as well, which stops the engine cutting out to save fuel and things like that when you're at traffic. I personally always turn it off, but people have their own preferences, so you might want to leave it on. We have hill hold assist here, electronic parking brake, and your central locking as well. Also got a couple of cup holders just there, and a good size central console, little space down there which you can put a phone or an iPad, so you've actually got somewhere to store it, and it is also air conditioned as well, so you can keep it at different temperatures. It's good if you're on long road trips and you've got some chocolate and you don't want it to melt. It's good to have the aircon. This one is also, as you can see, does have a temperature control, and your CD and SD card slots are in here as well. Moving on to the steering wheel, you've got your multifunction controls on the right hand side, and your volume controls on the left hand side with your hands free. So on the right hand side you've got your main menu button to go through all the various different things, your driving data, your nav, all the things I went through earlier. And then you've got your scroller, which you can use on the previous aforementioned menus, or you can use it on the individual menus as well, as I'm using it now. You've got your assist button as well, so you can quickly go to your assist systems, turn blind spot on or off. Your traffic sensor and your front assist, you can turn those on and off from there. So you do have blind spot monitoring, which is always helpful, especially if you're driving on busy roads a lot. And then you do also have a view button as well, which switches between 2 previously selected menus. This is the adaptive cruise control stalk, so you've got your set button on the end there, your distance control on top is just a toggle switch, and then to turn it on you literally just pull it towards you and you will get the little symbol on the bottom left come up there, and it will go off when it's turned off. We have rain sensing wipers on the right hand stalk, you've got automatic lights, and you've got heated and electrically adjustable and electrically folding wing mirrors as well. Another little feature which I do like is this dark aluminium trim, so it runs all the way around the back as well. Very nice, slightly different to having bright silver in here, and it's I personally really like it. Sort of adds to the class of the cabin. And in the back, again, you have full leather. You got the temperature, the clock at the rear, and you've got your through loading just in here. So you just pull that, fold it forwards. You do also have a couple of cup holders back here as well. This car will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this car or any of the cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.